Okay, we got a question. What does it take to see your angels? This person believes in guardian angels, but has never seen them. So, speaking as one who has seen them, I will say this. First of all, most people on earth right now who know angels exist, meaning they have some direct experience or knowledge beyond just a belief in their mind because someone told them of that. For all of those, and I have no idea how many that is, whether that's 1,000,000 or 1,000,000,000, however many that is, most do not see them visually. Angels often, depending on the type of angel and the level of angel we are speaking about, they often will not represent in a physical form anyways. So when they are doing so for our benefit and at some expense of their focus and energy to represent into a third dimensional form. So I have had them do that, but I was also aware it was a grace for me because I so desired it as a confirmation to myself, or to the ego, actually, to that which doubted and desired proof, because the truth of me knows these things. So, that being said, it is possible to see the angels, and it is even more possible to feel their presence and to know their presence. The first time, there were many times that I prayed to angels. There was one time, my first experience, I was sitting out on my front yard meditating, looked up in the sky, and what was already a beautiful sunset became something else, something truly celestial. I just don't know how to describe it visually or what I was feeling, but it was just overwhelming joy, and that felt angelic to me. Although I was specifically, there was no angel that I knew, but that's what I felt like I was looking at. But then later on, I started to have actual specific encounters with angels. Okay. The first one I had was during a meditation where I felt like I got attacked by something, something pretty powerful, and it disorganized me. It disorganized my reality so that it was very hard to function. It was very scary experience. And I instantly called out to Archangel Michael, and the effect was instantaneous. There was a blast of light and this cool breeze, that just, like, even though it was cool, it like warmed my soul. Like it just soothed me so much. All the anxiety and pain I was feeling was just gone. And there have been many times with that kind of power of the presence, especially when invoking the archangels. There have been times I've literally seen shadows of darkness just vanish that were attacking people. Seen the room filled with light. I have seen outside on the rooftop where literally it looked like, I don't know if you ever saw the movie The Abyss, but the blue water scenes, where it formed into faces that came out of the sky, and they were looking at me, all these faces, and I knew those were the angels. That was right after me asking for the angels to show themselves to me. Other times they will appear as geometric shapes, and this is the most common way they will appear, at least for me. And I've spoken about this before, but I realized that the three-dimensional geometric shapes I'm seeing, they're like made of energy, bright lights floating through the air, very real, physical looking, like even though they're floating in the air. And they're not a hallucination because I watch my cats chase them around the room, and other people that are psychically attuned can see or feel them. I assume that I haven't been in that circumstance with others like that often, but I have seen the cats chase them. So I realized that since these are higher dimensional beings, that I am only seeing a slice of them in three-dimensional reality, which portrays as a geometric shape. Okay, and this is most likely an angelic presence, and well, I know they are because often I was calling specific angels right before these things came, and they would literally merge with me and download. Not, I wouldn't hear a voice, but I would get like a download of information that would often take me days to actually process, you know, to actually even understand what had been given to me. So to get back to the question of how does this happen? Well, how this happens is the same way that one, just like I've spoken about, sees extraterrestrials or talks to extraterrestrials or contacts extraterrestrials or anything, is that first you accept the possibility, or you stay open to the possibility that this thing is real. Okay, and you've already done this. So the next thing is to ask. This is a free will world, a free will realm. You have to ask. Call upon your guardian angels. Ask your higher self, your guardian angels, the archangels, to reveal themselves to you in the way that it most serves your soul growth and the greatest good of all. And keep asking. And whenever what you want to look for is ask and then receive. So wait in silence. Completely ignore your thought. Don't, especially early on, unless you're a practiced telepath and channeler, then don't get into the game of, was that an angel that talked to me? Just assume this is your mind talking in the beginning, and don't listen to any thoughts at all. Stick with feelings. Just listen to silence and wait for an answer. Wait till you feel something. You feel something that feels like joy, freedom, love. There you go. That's most certainly an angel touching you, because that's how they feel. True, it could be your higher self, but there's not much difference in this stuff all the time, because even if it is your higher self, it's probably your higher self in conjunction with an angel. And in truth, we're all one. All is God. This is all just different aspects of God. So in that way, once you feel a confirmation, validate that, celebrate that, praise that, give thanks for that, show gratitude for that, focus on that, remember that next time, and it will grow, and pretty soon you'll actually be seeing them, you know, or you'll call upon them and have no doubt, and their action will be instantaneous, you know. Not that it always is. I mean, they have their own way of working, and there's the divine timing. So I don't want you to think that every time you ask for something, you will get instantaneous results. That's not how it works. But you will get results, and especially if you allow them to come in the time that is most appropriate for the divine plan, then you can rest assured you will be answered every time. And know that you are as worthy of an answer and from a response from an angel as anyone. From the worst sinner that ever was on earth to Jesus and Buddha, you are as worthy of a response as any. Nothing like it.